kids, comics. Hey, it's Mr. Roboto and welcome to my channel. I wanted to share with you today a comic book haul that's been months in the making. And the reason for that is that I sort of had to step back from comic collecting for a little bit. I found that I was spending too much of my time, energy, and money on this hobby, and instead of me owning these books, it started feeling like these books were owning me. I've got probably 24 short boxes filled with books. They're not organized. I don't even know what I have anymore. I needed to narrow the scope of my collection and find out what really makes me happy. And I think this comic haul is sort of representative of that new direction that I'm going in. I think I'm going to be collecting more modern comics, comics by certain artists, variant covers, things of that nature, and stepping back from trying to own, expensive Silver Age comics. If I want to do that, I do that for investment purposes, and I do have Silver Age books, but I think I find the modern books a little bit more interesting. And I got these books from a number of sources. So these are from all over the place the last couple months. Some of these I remember where I got them from, some I don't. This one here, Archie and Sabrina. This is issue number 705. And this is book 1 of 5. This is a cover by In Hyuk Lee. I saw this cover on eBay and had to have it. I bought it before it started getting hot. Right now I think it's going from around $50 and up for the trade dress, and the Virgin is a lot more. I bought this several months ago, but it was just sent to me recently because I had pre-ordered it. I spent a lot for it, but it's just a beautiful, beautiful comic, and I wanted to have it in my collection. And this is the kind of book that I really want to be focusing on from here on out. I also picked up this Virgin variant of Ride, which is an Adam Hughes cover. This is a store exclusive. I really like the blue background. I understand there are a couple other Virgin variants out there I may or may not pick up, but I really wanted to have this one. Okay, this I found at a local comic book shop. I've been finding that the shops where I live, pretty much the owners know what books they have and what the value is, and if you go digging through their back issue bins or dollar bins, pretty much you're not going to find anything of any real great value. This is a smaller shop I went to I hadn't been to in a while, and I found this book. This book seems to find me. I think this is my 6th or 7th copy of this issue, and the nice thing was I paid $2.99 for it. This was right there behind it, as was JSA Classified number 2. And again, part of my focus on collecting, I think, is going to be directed towards trying to look for comics that I want for the best price possible. Like this one, I paid a lot for. I really wanted it, so I got it. This one, I already have a couple issues, but it's a $2.99. How can you say no to that? Picked up Birds of Prey for $3. This one, not a great cover, but it is Art Germ, early Art Germ. Catwoman, number 83, another Adam Hughes cover, of course. It's getting hard to find Catwoman Adam Hughes covers anymore in the wild. They're sought after, and to have found this at $3 was a real surprise, and a pleasant surprise at that. This book, I guess, is hot right now because it's the first appearance in the proper DC universe of the Phantasm. This book was in there. It was unmarked, unpriced. I took it up to the guy. I thought he might know what it was, and charged me an arm and a leg for it. But he said, well, how about cover price? And I said, sure. Again, this book is going for, last I checked, around $15, $20, $25, maybe more. And last at this store I found Hulk number 16, which is, I believe, in please correct me if I'm wrong, the first appearance of Red She-Hulk. In any event, it's a really cool cover, and it was only $4, so I couldn't really pass that up. Okay, I went to a different comic book shop that I hadn't been to in a while. They had moved, and I was just going through their back issue bins and found this book. It was $8. It was in the Modern Books. I think Olivia is the artist. I had never heard of the book, but I thought it was a beautiful cover. Then when I went to their back issue section, I found another copy. This one was at like $4 cover price. It's not as in good of a shape, but I figure why not. I also found this book there, and I've seen several YouTube videos where this appears to be a hot book. I'm not sure why, other than obviously it's a real gorgeous Joshua Middleton cover. If it has significance beyond that, please let me know. But I couldn't pass that one up. I'm also a huge Bruce Timm fan, and I saw this Kiss Kids #1 variant cover by Bruce Timm. I thought that was pretty cool. I also found this book pretty much at cover price, Comic Book Artist Special Edition, which features Bruce Timm, Art Adams, Bernie Wrightson. Really cool book to find out there in the wild. I've never seen it before. Also at that shop, I was able to pick up a book that was missing from this variant cover lot. I had previously found this book at a comic book shop for pretty much cover price. And this is the one I had been missing, and I picked this up about a couple weeks ago. It's issue #2. These are all the Jim Lee variant covers. Maybe you've seen these posted online. I think Jim Lee posted them. Brian Michael Bendis posted them because he's, of course, going to be doing the Legion of Superheroes new ongoing series. And I was lucky that I was able to find these pretty much. I don't think I paid more than $10 for one of these. And right now they go for a lot online. I really like that one. And the covers connect up. And of course they're from different eras. Not sure if I have that right. But anyhow, I was so happy to find that one that I had been missing for a while. And then I stumbled upon these Queen Sonja books. I don't know if you're aware, but right now, the Lucio Perillo Queen Sonja, what they're calling the, quote, risque, and of quote, covers, have some value if you go on eBay. You know, there's some on there going for around $89 for a real sought-after one. I didn't find that one, but I found a bunch of good ones, and I paid no more than, I believe it was $4.25 per book. The interesting thing was they had a section alphabetically for Red Sonja, and then they had Queen Sonja under Q. So I don't think these were looked at, because I found all of these pretty much at this store. I found issue #1. Not a great condition. It's got a lot of spine ticks and creases, but I figured I might as well pick that up. Issue #3, #4, that's just a great cover. Some of these are more risque than others. This one I had bought somewhere else, and then I found this one, so I have 2 of that. #8, #10, really just beautiful artwork, beautiful covers. #22, 23, this is one of the hot ones. This one I actually bought on eBay. It was a little bit more expensive. It was over $20 because, of course, it is more risque than the rest. And there are a couple more out there like that. Number 24. Number 33. Number 32. Not sure I like the look on her face on that one. It doesn't look like her. Number 50. Apologize for any glare. Got these in Mylar, so sometimes they can be hard to see. Number 26. Number 35. I think I've got two of those because I found one somewhere at a different store. And number 34. And that ends the Queen Sonja. I don't think he didn't do every issue from 1 to wherever the series stopped, but he did these variant covers throughout that run. These I found at a couple different stores, pretty much close to cover price. This one's kind of hard to find. The Revenge of the Gods Red Sonja series. This is a mini series. Number 1. Number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and I think that takes care of that series. Then, then this is Wrath of the Gods number 1, Wrath of the Gods number 2, Wrath of the Gods number 3. I haven't checked to see if it goes beyond this. I also found Perillo had done a bunch of Warlord of Mars covers. These aren't quite as hot or in demand, but again, you know, the covers are pretty risque, and they're Perillo, so I figured I would pick these up, again, pretty much at cover price. Bondage covers are always hot. Again, another bondage cover. Cool ape. That is really cool. All right, well, that does it for my latest haul. Again, you know, I'm probably going to be posting less of these because I'm just buying less. Narrowing down my collection, focusing on certain artists like Bruce Timm, Adam Hughes, Lucio Perillo, certain variant covers like those Legion of Superhero covers, and odds and ends like those Torchy books or the Supergirl books. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope gave you some ideas for your collection and what you want to do. And as always, domo arigato. Thanks for watching.